Hello, how are you? Welcome or welcome back to my channel, guys. I am Geneva. This is Geneva in General. And let me just kick this video off by saying, I don't know who, I honestly cannot pronounce this man's last name. I'm not sure if it's pronounced Jeff Teague or Jeff Teague. Apparently, he was this huge, big NBA star. Again, I've never heard of this man, but he obviously he's a former professional NBA player. But let me ask this question. What is it about women where men feel this need to discredit us, hate on us, and attack us when we just mind our business for no apparent reason? Now, obviously, this is not every man, right? But I've seen the same thing happen to Serena Williams, right? Serena Williams is the Serena Williams. She's the greatest women's tennis star. Okay, she happens to be a black woman. A lot of men, specifically white men, did not like it. They didn't like to see her beat their white female counterparts. And it was like, oh, well, you know what? I bet you, Serena Williams couldn't beat what's his name? I almost said Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a soccer player. What's the name of that man? I'm a huge fan of Roger Federer. And then what's the name of the Spanish man? He just retired. He's real handsome. I forgot, but it was like some other male, tennis players. It's like, why would you want to see a woman compete up against a biological man, knowing that men are naturally, biologically, physically stronger, have more, like they have an enlarged heart, not an enlarged heart, they have larger hearts, greater lung capacity to store oxygen, to create. They have more muscle mass. It's like, why do you have to discredit Serena Williams being the greatest female tennis athlete of all time by saying, well, I bet you she couldn't beat this male tennis star? Like, what? Unfortunately, on this Fool's podcast, which I only seen one episode of, I seen Jeff Teague or Teague. I'm just calling him Jeff. The NBA former star Jeff, he has a podcast. These black men, they podcast. They just love to bash women, specifically black women, attack women who just do nothing but mind our business. But he felt the need to compare Caitlin Clark to Bronny James and then Asia Wilson to Bronny James. It was like, I bet you he could beat, his little brother Bryce could beat them 20-0 one-on-one. And it's like, do you think this could happen? Or this is like these hypotheticals. And it's like, what exactly is the reason for this? So again, this is on Sports Illustrated. Again, it's all over my timeline. I actually got to do another video about this. Not about this, but guys, y'all about to get fed today, okay? I'm off work. I got to work tomorrow possibly. I just saw my supervisor just put in the schedule, okay? Military life. I probably am going to be on that schedule for tomorrow because I opted to work all Christmas week to have all week off for New Year's. But Charleston White was just caught disrespecting Angel Reese again, saying, so he said something foolish. I got to do a whole video on that. So again, I'm about to feed y'all by creating some content for you guys today. Now, this is a Sports Illustrated article titled, Former NBA Star Draws Clear Distinction Between Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers. His former NBA player and 2015 All-Star Jeff Teague made a lot of waves with comments he made about Indiana Fever icon Caitlin Clark during a December 23rd episode of Club 520 podcast. He says, Caitlin Clark would not score a point on Bronny James, bro. Teague said when asked who would win a one-on-one game between these two rookies. She might not even get a shot off, bro. Later on, Teague asserted that Bronny would beat Asia Wilson 20-0 if they were to play, which I don't believe so. I believe that, what's the girl name? I'm tripping. Asia Wilson could get something off of him. The Teague also said of Bronny and Clark, he would beat her by 60 points. He would legit beat her 20-0. LeBron James' other son and Bronny's younger brother, Bryce James, would beat her 20-0. He is 10 times more athletic than her, which is why he's a man. I would hope he is 10 times more than 10 times athletic than her. Teague continued when comparing Bronny and Clark. He can do everything better than her. She's a girl, bro. So why even make up these, why make up these hypotheticals? However, Teague wasn't so dismissive of Clark during the entire podcast. At another point, he drew a clear line between her abilities and that of UConn Husky star Paige Bueckers. He said she got hurt. I think that kind of hurt her a little bit, Teague said of Bueckers. She was super cold before she got hurt, but now I think she's good, but I don't think she's Juju Watkins. I don't think she's Caitlin, and at one point I used to think she was better than Caitlin. Just a bunch of catty men. Again, I'm telling you, the men of these days, it's like they testosterone a shot. Just a bit later on, Teague added, I've just seen Caitlin do a lot more with less. So the conversation then turned to what UConn would accomplish with Clark at the helm, the assumption being winning championships. So Teague was clearly alluding to that. She accomplished at Iowa with less talent. And of course, Clark's accomplishments at the WNBA level as a rookie with the Fever perhaps added to the takeaway. Again, what is the point of this? He's a man, okay? That's like me saying, do you guys think that Usain Bolt could, let me flip it around. Guys, do you think that Sha'Carri Richardson could beat Usain Bolt? No, she's a woman. He's a man. He's 6'2", 6'3". Sha'Carri Richardson is 5'1" with little tiny legs. Why do men, specifically black men, Why do y'all feel the need to attack black women athletes? Try to compare them to men. One, y'all like to compare them to men. People call Simone Biles a man. Y'all call Serena Williams a fucking man. I'm sorry for my language. I'm getting pissed. Why do y'all feel like y'all can attack black women, black athletes, now even white women, white professional athletes, trying to say that they're men because they're great, right? If a woman is like, she has some muscle mass, I have muscle mass on me, and it intimidates some people. They become very intimidated by me, even though they don't know the first thing about me, right? They either attacking women who are great at something. Oh, you must be a man because you're good at X, Y, Z. And if they're too good, men become so threatened that they will say, okay, well, can you beat so and so? Like, again, it's like, pretend that you have nuts, right? You have nuts on your body. You have testosterone. You got a beard. Some of y'all got white in y'all beards, and y'all act like this. But why? Why do so many black men like to attack Asia Wilson? They attacking Serena Williams. They attack Angel Reese, which I'm about to do another video on that with Charleston White. This man is literally a crackhead. How dare you have Angel Reese's name in your mouth, sir? Guys, comment down below y'all thoughts on Jeff Teague. Again, I just want to do a quick video on this because it's trending. Literally every time I get on my Twitter to scroll, it's another person saying like, why is Jeff Teague attacking black women, bringing Asia Wilson's name? The NBA is so boring. Okay, this season the NBA is so boring. They literally have to bring WNBA players into their talking points, these little lame ass, weak ass podcasts, just to get clicks and views. We just need to ignore them.